Hello, happy Monday. We are going live right now to talk about what to use for dry skin. So it is February, I can't believe it, and winter cold is not over yet. And so I'm getting the question a lot about what to do for dry skin because everybody's skin tends to dry up around this time of year, especially if you're living in a cold climate or a dry climate. You're going to need some additional products other than what you use in your regular year-round regimen, some additional products to really support hydration when you're feeling super dry. So we're going to talk about that, keeping it really simple, what tips I would give you, what additional products I would recommend that are going to work for everybody. And before we get started, I do want to mention that there is a giveaway at the end of this live, so stay on till the end. And if you've been here through the live, then you will be eligible to be picked for my giveaway. So the product that I'm giving away is actually this month's gift with purchase, which is this $79 value 3 ZO brightening sheet masks and a travel 15 ml daily power defense. So you get your little travel daily power defense, which is super clutch for when you're going on a weekend trip, going away, going on holidays. You don't want to pack your big products. You really want everything to fit in your little caboodle. And then these are the ZO brightening sheet masks, which I am absolutely in love with, and you will be too if you haven't tried them yet. You should get February's gift with purchase. If you don't win the giveaway, then you can get this for free with a $250 purchase on my online store. Go ahead and hop over to emily-rn.com, and the gift with purchase is right there at the top. What you're gonna do is click add to cart, and it will show that it's $79, but that turns to free once you've put $250 in your cart. It will ring up free. So good luck to whoever is gonna win today, and everybody else, go and get your gift. Let's dive in, and you can ask me questions in the chat, but let's talk about how to manage dry skin through the winter. So let's say that you're doing all the things to support healthy, hydrated skin from within. So you're not just going to use a moisturizer and think that this solves the problem of dry skin. There are multiple steps which you should be doing all year round, which you're not going to give up during winter. So I do still want you to be on a super high quality antioxidant. So that's what the Daily Power Defense is. This is an antioxidant that also supports a really healthy skin barrier. And this is so important for maintaining, retaining our moisture from within. You need an intact, healthy skin barrier. So this is the mini, but this is the full size when you have Daily Power Defense. So everybody should be on that. Everybody should still be using their antioxidant, which is keeping your skin barrier healthy. Everybody should still be using their retinol through the winter, and this also is going to contribute to hydration. So once your skin is used to and can tolerate a retinol, you go through first an initial period of more dryness. So the problem will get worse before it gets better, but the light at the end of the tunnel is that your skin will be so well hydrated from within because you have these really healthy, fully functioning cells when your skin is adjusted to a retinol. So they are retaining their own moisture and not just relying on moisture being applied topically through a moisturizer. However, say you're using your retinol, you're using your antioxidant, you live in a really dry climate and you need some additional supports. I would also say it helps a lot to use a physical mechanical exfoliant to remove the dry skin. So it might be a misconception that if I'm dry, I shouldn't be exfoliating regularly because that's just gonna dry me out further. That's not the case if you're using a very high quality exfoliant product. You can use physical as well as chemical, and I recommend using both. So retinol is an example of one chemical exfoliant, but a physical exfoliant would be like your scrubs. I love ZOs. It's the best scrub out there. Once you try this one, you'll never use anything else. So this is my own. This is what it looks like. Inside, it's these little magnesium crystals that are shaped like a golf ball. They're not jagged at all, so they are not going to damage your skin's barrier. You're gonna use a very gentle polish, gentle pressure, not scrubbing hard. And dry skin can tolerate this 3 times a week. Oily skin, you could be using a polish like that daily, okay? So don't skip your exfoliation step because you really do, like your dry, dead skin is building up on the surface and you wanna remove it. You can also People might be getting dry around the eyes. This tends to be an area where when our skin is dry, we're showing our wrinkles around our eyes a lot more. So a very high quality eye cream, and I would say not all eye creams are high quality. They're not worth the money unless you're really going to invest in one that works. So the one that I love, that I endorse, is the ZO Growth Factor Eye Serum. It truly works. So there's growth factors in this serum. For one thing, it's a serum, it's very moisturizing. I apply it morning and evening. And the growth factors that are in it are not only going to plump and thicken your skin, but there's neuropeptides in there as well that relax fine lines and crinkles. So we call it Botox in a bottle. This is the Growth Factor Eye Serum. I use it morning and evening. 1 pump per eye, and I apply it to the bottom and upper lid. So any dryness around the eyes, any dry skin that's making your fine lines and wrinkles around the eyes appear worse, this is actually treating the fine lines and wrinkles, not just by moisturizing, but these neuropeptides in here are relaxing fine lines and wrinkles. So anybody getting crow's feet Botox, or anybody who's wanting under eye PRP or under eye filler, is just concerned with tired appearance of the eyes, you should be on this Growth Factor Eye Serum. Okay, so now let's get into what moisturizers can you add to your regimen. I don't think you need to be on a moisturizer all year round. If you are, then let's look at some other active ingredients that we could supplement in your regimen that is just going to restore your skin to its healthiest state and not be dependent on a moisturizer. But if you're in a very dry, arid climate, and in the winter you're needing extra moisture, which a lot of people do, these are my two go-tos. So I would say this is my first go-to. It's the ZO Hydrating Cream. It's a really good size. This is 4 ounces, so it lasts. I put it on my face and neck. I'm also applying my retinol to my neck, and you'll get more retinol reactions on your neck. That's just normal, so this is very soothing to that. I put it on my kids. This is approved by the Canadian Eczema Society. It's very soothing and calming, and excellent for your daily moisturizer. So you could wear this twice a day if you want, evening and morning if you feel that you need it, or perhaps just in the evening to give you that extra moisture, and then like your antioxidant, sunscreen, etc. in the morning. Now this is a step above. So ZO last year came out with a soothing ointment, which is designed to be applied post-procedure. So when we give people procedures like microneedling or chemical peels, and their skin is really irritated from just having broken the skin barrier, then we send them home with this ZO soothing ointment. And this is so restorative to damaged skin that it will help them heal very well, and it's very soothing to any irritation. So you don't have to reserve it just for post-procedure. It's great for that, but for people who have the driest skin, and also I love this for people who are going through their initial retinol reactions, this is very, very soothing. It's an ointment, it's not a moisturizer, so it's kind of a step above a moisturizer. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. So an ointment is more occlusive than a moisturizer. It's going to hold your water in even more. I find that one application for the whole day. So here's, I'm not gonna do a whole pump because it'll be way too much for my hand, but so it's very moisturizing, but it's not greasy. It's not going to contribute to breakouts. If you're acne prone and you're super dry and you're needing more moisture, none of these products will contribute to breakouts. They're all non-comedogenic. So my hand feels amazing. I'll show you the hydrating cream on my other hand. So this is a moisturizer, not an ointment. So just a little bit different formulation. They both hydrate really well, but I would say for the driest, most irritated skin that's like, you know, flaking, you're so dry, go ahead and use this. It's the best thing. So just that little bit is like easily covering my whole hand. A little goes a long way with this one. It really spreads. I do put these on my hands, but also what I use on my hands and my body that I'll mention is the body emulsion. This is so good for a body product, and it's huge. It's 8 fluid ounces, so it's gonna last you. You can just go to town with this, and this is what I use on my hands, my arms, on my elbows, my legs. I still like to wear skirts in the winter, and I don't like my legs looking dry, so I use this, and it's gorgeous. I don't want to use an over-the-counter moisturizer on my body. I just find this is such a better quality. It's so much richer. It's just such a better emollient than anything that is going to be more water-based and thin and just not give you the same kind of moisture absorption that you would get with like a high-quality medical grade product. So now those are my go-tos. One other tip I have is your cleanser. So you might consider swapping out your regular cleanser, say in the morning, for a cream-based cleanser. Now, if you are using a cleanser with salicylic acid in it, for example, first of all, if you're on a ZO cleanser with salicylic acid, it's not going to be drying or stripping. They have other ingredients in there that replenish the moisture. But you might consider, if you're super dry in the winter, like using your salicylic acid cleanser in the evening, double cleanse, get all that makeup and grime from the day off. And then for your morning cleanser, you might use a cream-based cleanser, and this will just be more moisturizing for you throughout the day. So there are a few different cleansers in the ZO line. This is the hydrating cleanser. I use all of them because I'm like a glutton for this stuff, and so I have one of every choice in my shower. And you know, sometimes if I'm feeling like I want that extra exfoliation, I'll use the exfoliating cleanser because it has these little beads in it that will give you extra exfoliation, although normally I'll just use my exfoliating polish. I love that. But my go-to for every day, morning and evening, is the Gentle Cleanser. It removes makeup extremely well. You don't need additional makeup remover wipes, just do a double cleanse in the evening. But then sometimes when I'm really dry, like if I'm going hard on the retinol or I'm doing a treatment, I'm giving myself a peel and I'm extra dry and I just want the calmest, most hydrating cleanser, then I might do one of my cleanses in the day with this one, the hydrating cleanser. So now you guys are all, oh, I almost forgot, wear a mask. So that's the other tip that you can do. We all love to treat ourselves to a mask. I don't like to pick up the sheet masks from the drugstore. I like everything that I use to be clinically proven, to have active ingredients that actually work, that are gonna move the needle on my skin health and not just give me the appearance of hydration for like, 2 hours, but that are actually going to hydrate my skin ongoing. So that being said, we mentioned these guys earlier, and I love these sheet masks for hydrating. They're also brightening. They have brightening agents in here that when used consistently are going to help with sun damage, sunspots, even out dyspigmentation of the skin, but they're super hydrating as well. And you can get multiple uses out of them. So I was putting together a reel for you guys that I'm gonna post this week that talks about a little tip is you can use your mask more than once. So obviously you're putting it on clean skin, cleanse, exfoliate, then put your mask on. It's gonna feel cold when it goes on, even if you didn't have it in the fridge, which is really nice. It's calming and soothing to your skin. And let it sit for 20 minutes. And then when you're finished, fold it back up, put it back in this little sleeve, put it in a Ziploc bag and pop it in the fridge. The next day you can use it again for a whole nother use. And then I even get a third use out of it, because I will take it off my face after that second use. I'll flip it over to the side that was unused and I'll slide it down to my neck and I'll put the mask on my neck. Same, you could use it on your décolletage, but I put it on my neck. So I love bringing all my products down to my neck, my mask included. So yeah, now let's give some away, shall we? And if you don't win, don't be sad, just go to my website and get your gift with purchase. You get this box with the ZO Daily Power Defense 15 mLs and 3 brightening sheet masks. And how you get that is just, it's the first thing to pop up on my webpage. There's also a link to it in my stories right now. And you just click add to cart. It'll ring up as $79 because that's the value. But once you put $250 worth of product in your cart, then it's going to subtract that $79 and you get it for free. So everybody get those while you can, because they are a limited offer, and if I've run out, then you won't be able to add it to your cart. It will show up as out of stock. Okay, thanks for being here, everybody. Now let's do our giveaway. Okay, Cosmetic Injector Nav, you win. Hi, Nav. Does ZO has vitamin C? Yes, ZO does have vitamin C, and theirs is really nice. It is contained in an airproof pump, so you don't get any oxidation with the ZO vitamin C. And it's quite moisturizing as well. Like, I was really married to the Vivier vitamin C's. I love them. I love that kind of serum consistency. So ZO's is a little bit different. It's not a serum. I would say it's more like a cream, but that cream is also kind of moisturizing too, and it feels really nice. So I sometimes switch around my routine so that I can just, you know, try everything and really know how to recommend things for you guys. And I love the ZO vitamin C, and it's quite cost efficient too. It's not a high price point. Helpful to know to supply retinol and masks for your neck. Yes, or to apply retinol and masks for your neck. Yes, absolutely. So a tip, since you brought this up, do apply your retinol to your neck, because you want your neck to get those same anti-aging benefits. And retinol is such a powerhouse. I shouldn't say anti-aging, I'm sorry guys, healthy aging, pet peeve of mine. Those healthy aging benefits for your neck as well as your face. We want our neck to age the same as the face, and retinol is going to be super powerful at turning over those skin cells, promoting the production of collagen. And, you know, our neck is going to get crepey and saggy and thin, and it's already wrinkled. Like, I'm treating my necklace lines, and so I've been doing a lot of retinol application to my neck. Just know it will be more sensitive than your face. Your neck skin is more sensitive than your face skin. And if you, like everybody does this, you'll apply, you know, your evening products, and then you go sit in bed and get comfy, and you are probably on your phone or reading a book, and you're like this, right? Like, this is how we get tech neck. But just imagine then the retinol is kind of accumulating in your necklace lines, in the creases. And so you'll get even more irritated in those creases, because that's what's happening. So my tip to help that would be, you can apply your evening products like well before you get in bed and get in that position. Let it all absorb really well and evenly. And B, you can apply the soothing ointment to your neck. If you're getting irritation and you're getting your neck used to retinol, use the soothing ointment. It works so well. And another tip would be maybe skip applications. So you might be applying to your neck, but not as much product, maybe to your face first, and then with what's left over on your fingers, bring it down to your neck, as well as skip nights. So maybe you're on nightly application of your face, but you're doing like 3 times a week on your neck, just knowing that that reaction will be stronger there. But that's not a bad thing. These reactions are not bad. They are anticipated reactions, and no pain, no gain. If you don't see the reactions and you're turning your skin cells over and things are peeling and they're getting raw, then you're probably not going to see as great of a result. But if you're going through those reactions, the light at the end of the tunnel is that your skin will be so healthy and glowing and hydrated after. So yes, do apply. Oh, hi, Ashley. Thanks for joining. Do you believe in collagen creams? Good question. You know, collagen creams are probably a newer thing, right? And like, this is like, they're claiming that collagen can somehow bypass the epidermis of the skin, which I'm not sure that it can. If somebody were to show me some, you know, peer-reviewed studies that show that there is a delivery system for collagen, but from my understanding, it's a very large molecule, which would be not topically absorbed. So I also get asked this question about like collagen supplements and powders, and do those work? I think it's interesting. I think that I could be wrong, but my own opinion is, if you have all the money in the world, then go ahead and take your collagen supplements. If you want to put your money toward things that are very well backed by data and science, and you know are for sure going to work for you, then do collagen stimulating skin treatments. Like your retinol, your vitamin C is very well proven to stimulate collagen. And then do treatments like microneedling, radiofrequency microneedling, Sculptra, biostimulation. These things are very well proven to stimulate collagen. So I would just rather put my budget and energy toward that than to take the supplements, because we don't really have great data that the supplements work, or the creams to my knowledge. So, okay. That's all that I had to say for this live. It was so good to see you, everybody. Do go to my website. If you need the link to that, just pop to my stories. My website is emily-rn.com. Get your gift with purchase. Get your 3 brightening sheet masks and your daily power defense. It's so great to have that for travel. And the sheet masks are amazing, and you guys will love them. And just think, if you get 3 uses out of 3 masks, that's like 9 uses. in your free gift. So $79 value, and you just have to spend $250, which you can get some amazing products for that amount. So fill up your cart. You can DM me if you have any questions about what you should get for your specific skin. You can also set up a virtual consultation because I do those, so no matter where you live, we can chat. And thanks for being here. If you have any questions afterward, you can drop them in the comments. I will repost this. Bye, everybody.